Okay, hello, here's my two CDJs. This is the Nexus one and this is just the 2000. I'm gonna test them both at the same time. I'm gonna try to do that. CDs and SD cards and USB, and there's the link cable. I have this link cable and they're already linked. So let's start with this one here. I'm not really familiar with these units, but I mean, you don't have to be a genius just to test the SD, USB, and the CDs. You know, I have these before. I've sold CDJs before. These CDJs are in really good condition. There's a couple scratches. I don't see any dings on the screen. That's probably the first thing that I check. On the screen edges. I don't see any. I don't feel any dings or broken corners, things like that. There's probably a little ding, really tiny ding here, but nothing major. There's a couple scratches on this one. There's one right here. I don't know if you can catch that right there, but they're really clean. I mean, see those scratches? I mean, that's the contrast. That's the lightning contrast. You cannot see the scratches under certain lighting conditions. They're pretty clean. Uh, as well as the Nexus, there's a stain here. I don't know if you can catch that, like some sort of like a stain. Also, the corners are great. There's a couple scratches here, but the corners are great. There's no broken corners, like big dings or things like that. Not no, they're really clean. But there's like a little stain in here. I don't know if you can catch that. A little stain here, as well as those normal stains from use, or little scratches from moving the jog wheel and things like that. Uh, Here's a little ding here on this screen edge, but nothing major. I mean, I've seen CDJs with big breaks on the screen, and that's the main thing that I check because I don't like those crack out screens. They're really clean, really nice. There's scratches and tiny little dings, but you might be able to catch those or to see those under certain lighting conditions, under certain light conditions. I mean, they're pretty good. I'm gonna start with the link since it's already pre-linked, and I'm gonna start with the link, and I'm gonna start with the SD here, and so you guys can check the link function. It's fully functional. Okay, SD. I don't have any of my tracks or the tracks that I'm gonna use. I don't have them on record box. I don't use record box or anything like that, so you will not see the wave. You know, but the wave that works. I mean, if you have your tracks through record box, if you had them inspected by record box, the wave will show up on the screen. But in this case, I don't use record box. I don't use CDJs. I use turntables when I mix, so the wave will not show on the screen, but the wave works. Okay, that's our first track. As you can see, you can scroll down, select the tracks, you know, one, get your menu here, the jog brightness, that's on number 2 now, that's off, number 1, number 2, off, number 2. Jog indicator, disk slot elimination. It's right here. That's 1 off. 1, 2, 1 off. Alright. I'm gonna leave it on number 2. Link status connected. Player number 1. LCD brightness. It's actually on 5. That's 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Works good. Screensaver. The version is 1.24. I don't know, but I think that's an old version. Uh, you can update it. I think it's free. I mean, I'm sure it's free. I've done it before with some of the CDJs. All you have to do is go to pioneer.com and follow the instructions. It's really easy. Okay, well, as far as lights, all lights work. Temp master, the sync master, all these things work. The record box is required to analyze all these things here. CDJ mode, jog wheel mode, Q light, all lights good. The red. How do I turn these lights? I think you gotta have a Q or something or like a sleep mode. You can see how the red starts to blink, and you see that red in the middle. Sleep mode, the red light in the middle. Okay, let me see. I never use these hot cues. How do I turn these things on? Okay, well, that's the reb. I'll find out that later. I mean, I don't know. What do you have to store something in them? Well, I don't know. Okay, let's see some. That's actually this CDJ here. Oh, this is the switch to vinyl mode. Jog wheel is really responsive. It's really good. Let's go to browse. All works. Jog adjust. Really good. The info. Tag list. Browse. Let's track 9, for example. Okay. pitch. Okay, let me hit here link on this one so you can check that this one, the link function works. It's too bright. There we go. So this is track number 2. It's working. Got some signal here. Okay, what else here? Oh, right here. It's really good. Works pretty good. That's the SD. This one's linked here. Works good. We are okay. Lights. That's the needle search. Q. Menu now. Jog brightness. That's 1 off. 1, 2. I'm gonna leave it there. Display number 2. Link. Status connected. LCD brightness. That's on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Version 4.20. I guess there's no front light on this one. Yeah. Info, tag list, browse. Both jog wheels are great, in great shape. I mean, they're not shaky or wobbly. I mean, they're great. They're nice. What else? I think that's pretty much it for the SD. Yeah. Okay, so this is the other one. Still working. Okay, now I'm going to switch the SD card onto this one here, so you guys make sure the SD card works too. There we go. And all the folders here, 3, some signal here. Make sure this is the one that's now link. Got all the folders working here. Track 8. Okay. I'm gonna test the USB now on the Nexus. I'm gonna link it so you Okay, so now I'm going to stop the USB. Really fast, really nice. All works. I still can't turn these on. I don't know how to do it. Oh, I think you have to use an SD or a USB to turn these on and store hot Q points. I'll try to do it later. I'll try to find out. Your quantize mode auto cue. On auto cue, you have to press play every time you switch tracks. That's it. track search not. I'm sorry. Yeah. Probably that's a record box function. I don't know, but I'm gonna check that later. Okay, I'm gonna show you now. Oh, here to register disk information onto disk one, press memory. That's what. Did you see that? There was like a sign that popped up from this CDJ, and one. That's number one. This is number two. See, somehow the CDJ recognizes that I was trying to store some sort of information on that one and I wasn't able to do it, and it's telling me how to do it. Huh, that's awesome. Okay, now we're on disk. Oh, final mode. Works good. Okay, let me try to figure this out. Okay, it told me to press memory. Where's the memory? Right here? Memory. No hot cue point. How do I create a hot cue point? Okay, this is the cue. Okay, no hot cue point memory. No hot cue point. Well, I can. Okay, let's create a cue point memory and save. I gotta press save somehow. Memory. You guys probably be tripping now and laughing. That guy doesn't know how to do a hot cue point. I'm laughing myself. Honestly, I don't know how to do that. No hot cue point. Well, memory. Ah, finally, there we go. That's what I wanted to show you. I mean, I like to show that everything works. They're on, so that means that they're fully functional. Finally, they turn on. I don't know how, but they're good. Let me see if I press on them. They do something if I press on them. There's a lot of things coming on the screen. I mean, most of you out there are interested in this type of equipment are familiar with these things. Not me. I like him. I never used him probably more than a week before. They're really cool, but I don't know how to really manipulate these things, you know. So I'm really happy now because I can show you that everything's fully functional. This is SD card and this is disk now. They of course sound really good. They sound great. The sound cards on these machines are amazing. They sound really good. They sound great. So it's a really long video, but this is really necessary. I mean, they're fine. There's a couple scratches and things like that. You know, the USB connectors, the link connectors. I mean, the outputs and uh, the power in. You know, all those ports are in great condition. They're fantastic conditions. Um, I'm gonna show you those ports now. So what else? This is it. They work pretty good. Okay, let me turn them off. Stop here. There we go. I'm sure this is not the latest version. I think it needs to be updated. I'll check that out. If not, you guys can do that yourselves. You know, it'll be really cool, you know, to update it yourself. These are really sticky. That's the part that I don't like. Okay, let me show you the ports. See, they're in great conditions. They're not bent. There we go. Like other CDJs that I've seen, usually that USB port and link port are all bent and really bad looking. Really good shape. Just bear with me for a second, please. This one's really sticky. Check that out. Oh, there's only one on this one. I didn't know that. Let me show you better. There we go. Oh, the other one is right here. There we go. Good CDJs. Really good conditions. Like I've mentioned, a couple scratches and, you know, a few little dings and stuff like that. I'll take pictures, really close pictures, so you can check them out. I'm gonna take at least 30-40 pictures of each unit. I'm gonna post 12 on eBay and then the rest on my Facebook page, so you guys can check it on a big format. Check the pictures out on a big format and an HD. So I don't hide anything. I'm a serious seller. Fully functional equipment, couple scratches, couple things, you know, due to normal usage, you know, and that's it. If you have any questions, please ask as many questions as you like. Check my feedback. That's really important. Have a wonderful day.